Hey YouTube. So on my journey to get better at guitar, I figured it'd be nice to have some Asking Alexandria in my arsenal of songs to be able to play. And I just started learning the song, A Prophecy, and discovered it was in drop D. Oop, that's a little loud. There we go. I watched the treble on those videos, huh? Shit, no, right there. Right there. The song starts off with open D, drop D. So I got the opening for it at least. So eventually I'll get the entire Asking Alexandria Prophecy done and learned, but for now at least I got the opening, so the intro if you will. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit each and every other night. You know, I didn't do any practice last night, but the night before I did some practice. So I sat down and, you know, eventually I'll learn the whole thing YouTube. It's going to take me a minute because I'm not exactly the fastest learner at guitar. So, and you may have noticed, but I got my earring in, and yeah. I don't exactly believe in the whole thing when it comes to getting your ear pierced that your sexual identity is identified by what ear you pierce. I don't agree with that. You know, I think that's stupid, to be honest with you. You know, each generation the sides change, so that's why I don't. You know, plus that's a stupid way to let somebody. You know, if you know what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, certain sexual identities. I'm just saying, you know. Like, oh, you're gay because you pierce your left or your right ear. Like, fuck off with that shit. Yeah, that's stupid, you know. But yeah, you know, being out of a relationship with Stephanie, you know, give me a lot of time to think and you know, get better at guitar, obviously, and work on adding some more songs to my arsenal. So. I suppose it's the one perk to being single. Got a lot of free time on your hands. But other than that, I honestly think it's, you know, it has its perks. You know, you can look at other women without feeling some guilt, and, you know, it's like, and some women, though, you know, it's just like, they see their guys checking out other women, and they get super jealous, you know. Understandable why you're getting jealous, but, there's something to think about, you know. This is something to think about, ladies. Catch your guy checking out another girl, you know, instead of getting pissed off, you know, who's he going to bed with every night? If he's going to bed with you every night, you know, shit, you know. But some women, man, I've heard guys say things like, you know, oh, she caught me checking out some other chick the other day, and oh, she was not happy about that. It's like, yeah, well, you know, if you're dating somebody who's super jealous, then maybe you might want to, I don't know, if you love this person, work it out, I guess, but, you know, nobody likes to be in a relationship with a jealous John, you know what I'm saying? A jealous John, you know, Debbie Downer, Negative Nancy, that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to the new episode of South Park tomorrow. It should be interesting. Cartman and Butters stumble across a drone, and they're going to have fun with it. And the episode's called Magic Bush, so I wonder what that's about. So I guess we'll see when that airs tomorrow. I don't have cable. I usually watch it at midnight on South Park Studios, so looking forward to seeing that. But it's like 9:41, so I generally, if I play guitar, I play acoustic, you know, especially if it's like a weekday. If it was the weekend, you know, you know, what, generally around 10 o'clock, I try to, you know, keep the amp off as a courtesy to my neighbors, because they're like, I don't want to hear my shitty guitar playing at 10 o'clock at night. My guitar playing isn't shitty, though, I'm just saying. So I was riding the bus today to work, and overheard this lady talking about her friend basically getting robbed behind Bradley's in broad daylight at knife point. Okay, if you're robbing people because you need money, here's a thought, and it's just a thought. Why don't you get a job? You ever think of that? You get people who steal people's bikes and shit. Like, really? You know? It's ridiculous. There are people on Facebook and stuff saying, oh, someone stole my bike, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, really? You know, if you got a bike, though, it's just a thought. Maybe you should get a lock for it, then it won't get stolen. But then some people take it a step further, and they take some bolt cutters and they cut your lock and jack your bike, you know. But that kind of shit's just really stupid, in my opinion. Like, really, you know, if you're stealing someone's bike because you need transportation or because you want to go pawn it to get some money, again, get a fucking job, save up your money, you know, because stealing and holding people at knife point and robbing them in broad daylight, too, here in Casper, Wyoming, I'm like, what the fuck, seriously? I hear this shit up when I'm riding the bus to work one day. I'm like, really? Wow. Fantastic. I have in my pipe right now. I got some Symphony by McBaron. I took a little bit of sugar and cinnamon to sweeten it up. Poured some in the can, shook it up, and then some of that sugar and cinnamon came off on the lid. That's why I got up and dumped the sugar and cinnamon out in the trash can there by my lawn bench, because I'm not going to use that in any cooking of mine, because it had tobacco in it, and you don't want to eat tobacco. That would kind of be not good for you. But regardless, it actually did a nice job of sweetening up the tobacco a bit. On the room note, it's a little bit sweeter, and the taste of it as well. So I'm currently out of cigarettes at the moment, so that'll change tomorrow, YouTube, because tomorrow's payday. Yay for me. So I had to dig my spare lighter out of my toolbox. You know, I may get a girlfriend in the future again, YouTube. I'm 23. I'm young enough, you know. I got my whole life ahead of me, so it'll happen eventually. But based off of statistics from the last time for how long it took me to get a girlfriend, I was like in my 20s, early 20s, like right now. I think like 20, 21. Yeah, I think I was 21 when I met Stephanie, or 22 when I met Stephanie, so. Yeah, I was 21 when I met Stephanie, so things keep going the way they're going. I probably won't be 41 before I'll get my next girlfriend. Ugh, you know. Yikes. For now, though, I don't mind being single so much. It does kind of suck sometimes, but for the most part, it's not so bad, you know. It's just getting used to it, you know. You know, because when I first met Stephanie, that was kind of an adjustment for me for a second, because it's like, holy shit, I have a girlfriend, you know that. But then, you know, 2 years later, if people were to ask what I'm looking for in a woman, you know, someone relatively close to my age, you know, someone I can relate to, and someone that we're both attracted to each other sexually and mentally, you know what I'm saying? You know, you sit down and have a conversation with her, and, you know, she totally relates to you and stuff, and, you know. You know, because if you find that one person that you can talk to them about anything and they totally agree with you, that's pretty awesome, you know. And that same person you find, and you two just fire in bed, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And the sexual connection, okay, that means basically this is the person you want to fuck for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? That's, yeah. I do know this, though. If it's Valentine's Day and I'm still single, I'm going to the bar and drinking my pain away. And I did some looking at the calendar, and 8 days after Halloween, they're voting on legalization of marijuana in Wyoming, so I hope they make the right decision and vote yes. We have the coal mines, the salt mines, the oil fields. All three of those alone make Wyoming a very rich state, but you add cannabis to that, and holy shit. Wyoming would be filthy, stinking rich. Bastard. Light. Stay lit, you bastard. There we go. videos. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and let's see you later.